Hello, 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 good people. Midnight family in the building. DJ, I see you. Anthony, I see you. Cashmere, I see you. Representing the Cardinal Birds, Patrick. Hillamore Bay, I see you in the building. Ronnie Ron representing the Cardinal Bird. Tyrone representing the Cardinal Bird. What's good, everybody? Allie Jack in the building. Justin Rankin in the building. DJ in the building. Let's get a good quick chant in here before we get going. Yeah. It's got a little bit of curl there. Cheers. Woo! I know y'all not used to you're not used to seeing any color in my glasses, are you? Tonight's elixir of choice is ginger, lime, clove tea. Clove tea with the ginger, freshly squeezed lime, and a little bit of honey. And the honey is bought directly from the bee farm, from the Amish. Cheers to the Amish. Mm. But don't worry, we got a nice cocktail. We got a nice cocktail waiting in the freezer as we speak. Ooh, what do you think about the 7-footer from Stony Brook? Yeah, like I said, listen, I just do this for the balance. This helps me balance out the Sky vodka. As soon as anybody supports the channel, I'll probably be on my way to the kitchen, ready to start snitching. They be sitting in your kitchen, waiting to start snitching. Ooh, seems like there's been some interesting developments in these YouTube streets and these Louisville streets, all that good stuff. What's good, Chris Corey? I said Chris Corey. Chris Curry. Ooh, I did see that. Okay, we'll give everybody a chance to get going. Let me see. Sent that to myself. See what I. Hold on, let me make sure. Okay, I'm just going through to make sure everything's prepped up. Hold on. Oh man, I have to do I have to upload a thumbnail really quick, y'all. I gotta upload a thumbnail really quick. There it is. Okay, uploading the thumbnail for that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's uploaded. Let me close the Facebook. I do have that one. Let's get them on here. Okay. 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 Don't worry, y'all. I'm getting everything good. Baking soda, soap, and vinegar, or Jeff Brom. Ooh, that means I'm about to blow up. Jared Grundy in the building. What's good? Coaches must run somewhat of a tight ship. What are you referring to in particular? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Michael Singleton. That was too early. Michael Singleton, you support the channel? So I got to go to the kitchen. You didn't even let me get a chance to finish my healthy drink. Darn it. Cody, what's good? Let me stick this overlay up here real quick. Okay. Michael Singleton, I'm headed to the kitchen now. Woo. think it must have been on deck. Oh, cheers, Michael Singleton. Let's get it started, good people. Before we get into the highlights and the details of the 7-footer and the recruiting strategy, Red State, I'm gonna need you to help me out. We've been doing the public shows. I got a chance to let everybody from Twitter and Facebook join the Night family, but Night family, it's time to lock it back down. So if you're watching this via Twitter or Facebook or Twitch, you are more than welcome to go to YouTube and type in Made for the Ville. MadeForTheVille. Just Made for the Ville. Come over to the YouTube channel. And you can see, you can see the rest of the show. So I gotta shut it down. Red State, are you with me? Red State, where you at? We got to shut them down. Facebook, we got to shut you down. In 3, 2, 1, bang. Twitch, we got to shut you down. In 3, 2, 1, bang. Twitter, if you're watching from Twitter, you're more than welcome to come join us on the YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is Made for the Ville. You can just click at the bottom of the graphic. It'll take you right over here to the YouTube channel, which is Made for the Ville. But we got to shut it down. We got to shut the Twitter down in 3, 2, 1, bang. Okay, now we in here. Of course. Shout out to young Jamari Rankin. Shout out to the young fella, Jamari Rankin. What you up in here doing? The newest member of the Midnight family. We'll try to keep it reasonably clean in here tonight. Adam said Braum is packing it up. Hot toddy without the heat. Listen, I had enough of that. I had enough of that cocktail. Coach Pat is stepping up to the plate and swinging at everyone. You got to fill out that roster. Look, that roster ain't gonna fill out itself. Wesley, you talking about the kid on the visit? Oh, Mom's Johnson, Janetta Johnson sent me the photo. You have to run a tight ship. You have to snuff out rumors before they turn into too much. Yeah. Braum ain't playing around. I mean, you can't. You have to. And listen, you have to do that in every sport. Catching up. Oh, waiting for Chucky Hap. Wait a minute, Chucky H. Who is Chucky H? I don't know who that is. Mm-mm. I have no idea who Chucky H is. Zero idea. Who the hell is Chucky H? Okay, I'm catching up. Right. Yeah, this is nothing new. Milton, what's good? Water's fine. Listen, I'll drop the link towards the end of the show, but you have to remind me because I'll forget. Nobody. Who the hell is Hepburn? Who the hell is Hepburn? I don't know who that is. Who is Chucky Hepburn? And why do we care about him at all? Huh? Right. Right. The Chucky doll or something? I mean, what are we talking about here? So, the conversation we had today. What is your limit on the bag that you will drop for a basketball player? We were starting out with Quaintance during the day show. Jocelyn Humphrey in the building. What's good, girl? Representing the Cardinal Bird. Oh man. Something wrong with the graphics. It's like I got a ghost in my graphics or something. $1 million for JQ, I would be okay. $1 million? $1 million? It ain't 1 point. Ashley is not here for the mill. It ain't 1.5. $500,000 from Allie Jack. $850,000 for a high schooler. Do you realize he could collect his $850,000 and pull a Trenton Flowers and be over in Australia playing his second season? He can play the second half of his first season. It's right there. Look, you only use government like when you're in trouble or something. $50K for proven ball players. Oh God. How ridiculous is that? Like, that's when you know you're reaching. The pickup for the airport, is that what recruiting has gone back to? Right. Because there is always the threat of your teammates bailing on you or having some resentment. Listen, the minute I left college, first thing my agent ever told me is do not talk about money with your teammates, no matter what. Worst thing you can do. No high school player is worth $1 million. He's a top 15 McDonald's All-American. Yeah, so is Sam Williamson. So is Trenton, I think. Trenton reclassed. Was Dennis Evans at McDonald's? $200,000, says Michael Singer. Yeah, like super studs. Super studs, I can guarantee 200. Whatever JQ wants to go from there. Realistically, 50,000. Oh, so Jared wants to play the the social statement game. I mean, like I said, I really do think people get carried away with some of these numbers that they're throwing around. 2 to 300,000 is reasonable. You have to be a monster. We're going to have to see a full team roster NIL budget to have a reasonable number. Break it down per game. That would mean, let's just do this. Let's do this. 250,000 divided by 30. Are you telling me you're going to give somebody $8,300 a game? 8,000. If they made 250,000, that means you give them $8,300 per college basketball game. And that's 30 games. And what if you don't make the tournament? You had the same rule of work? Yeah, don't talk your money. Listen, the reason you can't do that is you're supposed to be benefiting from your name, image, and likeness, not your game, not your play. So you can start off low and maybe put in an escalator clause, but it's technically you can't do pay for play. So you can't mix stats. He's also 16 years old. Does Kenny Payne owe Karan Davis an apology for packing his shit? Listen, we forgot about that. If you say the whole game, we get it all 1/2 season, 1/2 pay. So he'll have to get a paycheck, a game by game paycheck. Yes, VJ King was definitely McDonald's. One game's pay. And get him for 2 years. Put it this way, you would have to have a really good relationship with him to feel comfortable really dropping a bag. Like you'd have to have a real relationship, or it would have to be like one of his family members on the team's coaching staff or something like that. Like that's how tight it would have to be. JQ is worth whatever he wants. A recruit of that status gets your foot in the door with others. Is he that influential? Do you think he would help you recruit other players, or is he kind of if he's just looking for the bag, he might not want other good players here. Just like church, don't talk about the monies or the honeys at church. Yeah, you do not talk about your if you could at all help it, you do not talk about it. It should be your performance on the court. Listen, listen, people always say it should be performance based until you talk about them at their job. No, nobody likes for their pay to be performance based at their jobs at work. But we damn sure do that with the sports and the athletes. Braun got a Hummer in high school, and that Hummer made him ineligible to play in the state tournament, I think. Thought he was a little lazy. Man, Rick used to be on him. You get your game check after the game. DL Osborne in the building. What's good? Yeah. In real life, I was spread out. I could do a lot with 1.5 million. One of the great things about Kelsey, coming from where he was at, is he saw all the best of the mid majors. You got to think he was at College of Charleston recruiting all the mid majors for possible transfers to College of Charleston, the Power Five, and he had to have a wider recruiting net at the College of Charleston. Of course, he has to comb through the high level Division I, to see what he can bring to College of Charleston. But he also had to know the mid major transfer market, so he has eyes for a bigger, a wider range of players. None of these guys are going to be new to him. Yeah, listen, if they outwork juniors and seniors, they are special. DL Osborne, what's good? Facts. Listen. As long as he's pulling in the direction of the University of Louisville, you have to enjoy him. But I feel you. You have to enjoy him if he's pulling in the direction. Anybody who's pulling in direction, I don't care if they made 180s or 360s or 90-degree turns, whatever has you pulling in the direction of the. Listen, if it took you to hate Kenny Payne and love Jeff Brom and Pat Kelsey, as long as you pulling in the Louisville direction, you're okay with me. Better sell some jerseys. We want to benefit from NIL too. Oh, boy, I'm telling you. You go up in Rupp Arena and you get a victory. All these kids gonna have to do is post their Cash App or post their Venmo, and it will NIL really, really fast. Every year, help. Listen, I'm not opposed to putting half. Listen, half will go in NIL and half will go in a trust fund when you leave or something. I said trust fund, escrow, whatever you want to call it. Brady Brom and Siva, they're at the airport too. Yeah, look, they probably both picking up incoming guys. You get raises based off your production. So should they? A lot of them don't, though. A lot of people don't get raises based off your production. I haven't seen much promotion on himself since his name, image. You talking about JQ? Monthly, like the military? GPA should be tied into the pay. If they leave, recoup the funds. That's one of the next steps. The universities are going to be trying to come up with more ways to protect themselves from the smash and grab. Okay. Yep. We talked about that the other night. I mean, it's hard to argue 500 if you feel like he's just a game changer. I think he's a great athlete. I don't think he's a game changer. I think he's a great athlete. I think he's a great athlete with a whole hell of a lot of potential. But if you're really just wanting to put money to wins, to college wins, I I could get a lot with a mil and a half. I could get a lot of filled out roster. Y'all want to do this real quick? Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's have a little fun really quick. Okay, what are we thinking? What are we thinking? Pretty agile. First two plays, pretty agile for the big man. Nice little slip, left hand. Acknowledges the pass. Okay, what are we thinking so far? Good face up, put it down. Okay, nice little clear out. He used the glass too. I'm okay with him using the glass. Ooh, right hand and left hand, ambidextrous, big man. What are we thinking? Get low on the post up. Is he going left hand and right hand with the finish? Way to use the glass, big fella. Way to use the glass. Ooh. Is he going left hand and right hand? Face up. What are we doing, y'all? What are we doing, y'all? What are we doing with the 7-footer? 7-1. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? He won his call from the ref. Uh-oh, you can't let him blow around you like that, big fella. You got to wall up. You got to wall up, big fella. Give me that. What are we thinking? Get out in transition, big fella. Uh-oh. You got to catch that, big fella. Way to wall up. Oh. I don't know. Look, ACC, I think they're calling that. At least he ain't got to deal with Baycott no more. What? Hey, y'all, I'm the wrong person to ask because I love 7-footers. I'm the wrong person to ask because if I would take 3 of them every year if I could. Listen. Is Ali Khalifa gonna work with him? I don't know. That might be a travel, big fella. He can get that shot off. Get him leaning on you a little bit. Go to move over his left shoulder. We're going to be working with Khalifa. Get lower. Yeah, we'll have to look. Uh-oh. Punch that, big man. Punch that. Get the N1, ref. I don't know about that one. That might have been luck. Hold your position. Good job. Oh. Hold on. Big man might just be scratching the surface. Uh-oh. Whoa. Oh, hold on. What we doing here? Hold on. Did they save the punches to the end? Right hand 2 and 1. Hold on. Big boy might just be scratching the surface. Big boy might be a project. Hold on. You better. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Is this what we doing? He using the glass. Uh-oh. Roll heavy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Left hand, right hand. We can get some buckets out of big boy. Oh. Oh. Ho, ho, ho. Hold on. Are we taking him over Dennis Evans or what? Hold on. Hold on. So what are we thinking? So what are we thinking? First glance at Fitzmaurice. You got to want to be here. You mean JQ would be a status symbol? Bring out the minimum wage conversation. Billy McNichols, my bad, I did that backwards. Offering 2025, guys. Yeah, you might as well. There's nothing to lose. Look, David, what did you do to get blocked by Drew? What did you do to get blocked by Drew? No, I do not. No limit, no more free labor. I know. I'll do a prepaid Indies gift card. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot. Some people, like I said, it's individual specific. That's a thought. Or pump them up. We don't pay private on potential. I like Humber cows. I do like Humber cows. Okay. Yeah, and if you don't really put up with it, this guy's all right, but you like the Evansville dude over him. Fair enough. Evansville guy's about 6'9". No way. Yeah, you talking about the 7-footer? Yeah. Can he play defense? Yeah, most 7-footers that want to be here, I'll put 3 of them on my team in a heartbeat. Honest, you can't teach 7 foot. Shout out, Moms Kelly. Glad you're feeling okay. Everyone can't be starters. Right. I'm always putting 7-footers on. I'm always putting 7-footers on my team. Especially if you're a pack line type team. Yeah, I can work with that. 7-1. Was it the development or was it injury? Has who locked up? JQ? To clean it up a little bit. Listen, bring Trez in here. Ali Khalifa might be able to work with him a little bit. Teach him some OG big man 7-footer moves. You get a lot of improvement when guys get in your system and learn your system. You like him better? Sorry. Let me get that. Let me get that going. Had to watch out because my we can do that. We can do that if you want to. Boom. Boom. Let's run it. Let's run it. And 3, 2. Ooh, hold on. Actually, we got to close these other windows. Let's close these other windows. Boom. 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 Let's do it. Let's do it. Break them down. There you go. Woo! That's a good legs right there. That's good legs. That's good speed. Looking for the efficiency. So what are we thinking? How tall is he? How tall is Pryor? What do they have him listed as? Do y'all like the swag? Do you want the swag? Good looking shot, good legs, good footwork. Yeah, I might be able to drop a little bag on him. I might be able to drop a little miniature. Uh-oh, he almost came in. I might be able to drop a little miniature bag on him. Good pass. Good quick decision in the middle. Good job, Pryor. Oh, good decision. Good decision. Whoa. That looked like a Kelsey special right there. Nice. Ooh, ooh, nice. That looked like a natural right there. Nice two-handed over the head passes. Oh, give me that shit. Run it down, big boy. Way to stay on the ground. Get low, get low, get low. Oh, you're gonna get dunked on in the ACC with that one. That one might get you punched on. It's okay. Give me that shit. What are we thinking? Nice and comfortable. What do they have him listed as? What's his height listed as? Coach Crum would have made you use the glass on that one. I really like how he has his hands ready. Players that keep their hands ready for the ball, I really like it. I really like when their hands are in shooting position. That's doing the little things. Getting your hands ready in shooting position, doing the little things right. I like that. Florida State. Nice slip. Nice slip. Use the glass, son. Good little handle. Ooh, good handle. Good move. Okay. Got some good legs on him. Good. Don't overdo it. Open up quick. Use the glass. Good job. Keep your hands ready. Always be looking. Way to keep your hands ready. Ooh, be there, be ready. Good job. Finish quick. Get up the court. Ooh, you got to get up a little higher off the one leg. I need a little more lift off the one leg. So what are we thinking, Kayshawn Pryor? Ooh, punch it, big boy. And that's against top 25 Florida Atlantic. They blew them out. Ooh, that's ISO. Ooh. That's ISO right there. So you like Pryor? Crafty. You can't use the word crafty. You're typecasting them too fast. An athletic PJ Hall. Ooh, they got him listed at 6'10". High basketball IQ for sure. The headband. It's gonna wind up being a steal for us. Ooh. Ooh, that's not a bad take right there. He's a little light. Said Pryor's nice. He's a little light. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I'm looking. Money 1322. A nice handle for his size. Ooh. Yeah, you can't hate on that. Yeah, you definitely can't hate on this. And he's confident with the handle. He is confident with the handle. Okay, bring it up, Madison. In 3, 2, 1. Madison, what's good?
What's up? How you doing?
Feeling good. You know me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited because I haven't even got to talk with you about Corin Johnson yet. I saw you reacting to some of his highlights, but we haven't really. I mean, I'm so excited about him. I think his defense is a little bit underrated coming in. But as far as I've been listening for a little bit, Chucky Hepburn is the guard from Wisconsin. He's 6'2". He's a really, really good on-ball defender. I hope he freaking commits because if he is there to back up Corin Johnson, I will be so freaking excited. I too like the white boy from Evansville. I think he's awesome. I mean, he shoots 41% from three. So
you like Corin Johnson over Hepburn?
yeah, I think so. Just because offensively, I think Corin gives you a little bit more. I think like point guard wise, I think Corin gives you a little bit more. Defensively, I give Chucky the edge. But they're both. I feel like they're both really good defenders. But Corin, obviously, I feel like I give Chucky a little bit of the edge on that end. But yeah, Corin, I'm so excited about him. I mean, he's excellent, like I said, as a defender. But he also one of his things. His main thing is he likes to shoot the gaps. He likes to try to get steals. He likes to get deflections, stuff like that. He's always trying to.
Is that gonna get him in trouble under Kelsey for gambling too much?
I don't know. I don't really think so because of the advantages that he gives you. One on the offensive end with his ability to score from all three levels, and he also doesn't have to have the ball in his hands because he could catch and shoot really, really well. I'm pretty sure from the right corner he shoots like almost 50%, like 48%, something like that. Especially off the spot up, like the catch and shoot.
Yep.
He's just a really smart player. I mean, obviously Power Six experience. You can't undervalue that. I really like his game. I really think that he has obviously everything that you need. I feel like he's a high IQ, and I think he's going to get the chance to kind of show a little bit more, a little bit of that. He didn't average a lot of assists, but he has a 21% assist rate. So he's really, really good. I'm excited. I'm excited for him. I hope that Hepburn commits as well, so we can have another guard to come in off the bench and really put some pressure on guys. I feel like that'd be a really good 1-2 punch.
Right.
But yeah, I'm excited about that. And I mean, I really hope as far as the JQ situation, I mean, I kind of feel like it also has to do with not just NIL and money, but I feel like it also has to do with like the notoriety of like the program that you're signing with, because some people might say, oh, it doesn't matter. You might sign with a program, that may not be as, national of a, as much of a national brand or whatever, because they have a bunch of money, but that brand part of it, it still matters. And I mean, you've seen it now, especially with the with Kentucky and with Cal leaving, like how now people are starting to realize like he was the brand,
Right.
it wasn't so much, Big Blue and people just loving being in Lexington so freaking much. And so, I mean, I hope obviously, that
Do you think Kentucky's going to finish in the top 20 recruiting class?
Yeah, I think they will.
Okay.
I think they'll find a way to probably crack it. I think they will. Because, I mean, I don't think they, Cal, they were Kentucky before he got there. Obviously, when they hired him, obviously it was a big job when they hired him. It was, I mean, they're historically great and stuff like that. But like, now when it comes to this, like I've said it before, I'm excited about a fresh start. I'm excited about both, programs having new coaches. I'm excited about, them having to recruit basically whole new teams and
Right.
having to navigate this whole transfer portal and stuff like that. But like I'm talking, like I was saying about NIL, is like, it's too, it has to do with the, the marketability and the brand, of the program. So, and part of that has to do with winning. So the fact that, PK doesn't have any wins under his belt yet here, like the fact that if we got a guy like JQ, and especially, that's why I say, like, go ahead
Let
and
me ask
make a
you,
splash,
who needs to be more marketable, the coach or your best players?
Well, I mean, right now, the way it's functioning, your best players. Because that's who is going to be getting the attention, especially because they're the ones getting the money. So it's not coming from the school, it's not coming from the coach. So to me, I feel like oh, I'm sorry, I saw a comment that maybe Chucky, I mean, he may not come here to come off the bench, but I don't know if you can start 2 6'2" guys next to each other. I feel like if you've got a guy at 6'2" at your point guard, you got to have somebody a little taller at your shooting guard position. That's just me. Who knows? Maybe he wants 2 6'2" dudes in the backcourt. But yeah. But anyways, yeah, I feel like at this point, it kind of has, in some instances, it's a double-edged sword. It kind of takes away some of the evenness, but then it also kind of levels the playing field sometimes. Because again, some place may have a little bit more money, and people will go there. A player will go there because purely because of money. Because not everybody, not saying that everybody does it just because of the money, but there are people out there that are gonna just go for the bag. You know what I mean? And you gotta respect it, whatever. But at the same time, it's like, you can't be mad that certain players are, asking for a certain amount of money, because that's just how the landscape is right now. So that's why I'm saying I feel like your players have more spotlight on them in this way. And I've heard it said, I can't remember who said it.
Hurt the player if the public finds out what they're making an NIL?
Yes and no, because I feel like that it's so, to me, it seems almost 50-50 split of people that like love NIL and people that hate NIL. And I feel like even the people that love NIL still realize that at this point, like the way it is, it's gotten so NBA contract-y at this point, that it's like it's going to have to start kind of being reined in a little bit. Not to say, players can't get their bag, players can't get their money, but
Right.
when it comes, down to it, the whole point of NIL to begin with was compensation. What are you getting compensated for if you haven't even stepped on the court yet, and you've already got $1 million, signed, sealed, delivered just for signing with the program? You know what I mean? Like, you could get hurt and not even end up playing. So, I mean, you were kind of speaking on it a little bit earlier. You're speaking on it a little bit earlier about, you just going to hand somebody $1 million, like
Yep.
that's how it is right now. I mean, that's the current landscape. So, I mean, until they decide to kind of try to rein it in, which I believe they will, I wonder how they're going to do it. But I believe, in the future, they're going to start trying to kind of be like, okay, whether it's a recoup, if you don't hold up your end of the bargain, or whatever it is,
Or the NIL or the single the 1 year transfer rule.
What's the question?
Or the NIL money or the 1 year transfer rule?
100% the NIL money. The transfer rule is whatever. I've always was a fan of players being able to go where they wanted, and when healthy players were sitting out for a whole entire season, I was like, what are we doing here? Like, they're already here, they're already enrolled, they're already practicing, they're already part of the team. Like, they should be able to be like, why are we waiting a year? Like, just let them play. You know what I mean? Like, that never was an issue to me. Like, that to me always should have been. Now, I feel like people getting to transfer 3, 4, 5 times, I feel like that also is something that's going to end up being regulated. That's something that they're kind of going to be like, okay, you're going to have a limit. You're going to have a shot clock, so to speak, of, I feel like they're going to kind of probably shorten the window of opportunity. They're probably going to shorten the time that you have to withdraw, shorten the amount of time that you have to commit. It's going to start kind of small, and then they're going to be like, okay, we really have to kind of get some structure. It needs a lot more structure. Right now, it's kind of running buck wild around here.
Is it going to be anything, or it's a university thing?
I feel like it's everybody thing. I think it's everybody. It's everything. It's not just the universities. It's these agents. I mean, you just saw. I mean, I don't know if you talked about it at the very beginning. I'm not sure what all I missed from the very, very beginning of the show, but the whole all the drama that was coming out on Twitter about the checks bouncing and all that stuff but then you find out today that that it was an agent that was repping 3 of the guys that just so happened to hop out of the transfer portal, and that Braun cleaned out the lockers themselves. Like, he is not putting up with that shit. Like, and I love to see it. I love to see it because as should. And I mean, we're good. We're in a good situation. We're in a good spot. I'm not worried about football at all. But yeah, basketball, I feel like, is what everybody, just because it has a lot more, there's so many more unknowns with basketball. And again, I'm super excited about Corin Johnson. If we get JQ, I'm obviously going to be super excited because, like I said, I feel like it's kind of situational as well. It's like, the spot that Louisville.
Everybody's going to hate him if you find out he got paid $1 million, right?
Yeah. I don't know because it's like, I feel like these guys. And I mean, that could be wishful thinking or whatever, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know these guys personally.
Not the teammates, the fans.
I was about to say, I feel like his teammates would, kind of realize that, he's a freaking McDonald's All-American. Like, he's gonna, everybody's out here making money, especially the top ranked players.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like the fans, like I said, I feel like it's almost as close to a 50-50 split as it can be. Like, just from people that I've talked to, like, I feel like I said, there's either, it's about the same. I feel like there's half the people that don't like it at all and, wish that it would be the same, as it used to be where players didn't get money at all, which I don't think that's right because I do believe that, when a player brings, billions of dollars of worth to a program, to a university, that they should be compensated in some way. Like the fact that their name and their face and all that are on banners outside of stadiums when people drive into cities and they see their faces and stuff, and they're not getting any kind of dollar for that. Like, to me, and I love the little brand deals. I love, Hersey Miller and Curtis Williams, throughout the year posting simple truth. Come get your granola and your yogurt. Like, great, do that. Go get your little brand deals. Go start because especially if you're going to be an NBA player, you're going to have to be familiar with that. You're going to have to be comfortable with all that. Like, that's another part of preparing, for the next level, preparing for the, whether it's the NBA or whether it's overseas, just for professionalism, just it's the reality of, today, especially, you're going to have to be down with, technology and down with posting videos and down with being able to market things, in 30 seconds and being able to put yourself out there.
Money management is important. Look, you want to give a shout out? We're going over an hour. I got to pull out of here.
All right, I got you. Go ahead, everybody, and follow me on Twitter. It's at YoMads with 2 Z's, MADZZ. And then go ahead and follow at Power 10 Pod. Those are my guys. I'm Power 10 First Lady. Go ahead and follow. Thank you so much, Marcus. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Glad to get in here. Love you. Have a good night.
All good. Good night, girly. That was, of course, Madison dropping hardcore knowledge, hardcore, heavy opinionated, passionate, good stuff out of Madison. The JQ, the numbers better not be out of control like they're saying. I hope the fans don't revolt on him if you do end up getting them, but they're gonna have to do some I don't want to say damage control, but there's gonna have to be some kind of strategy to address what you think the numbers are. I don't think the numbers are really going to be anywhere near what's being reported. Nowhere near what's being reported. But like I said, the sensationalism of NIL is going to get reined back in my opinion. For sure. Moms Kelly said successful surgery, so it's all good. What else? Chucky Hepburn? I don't know who that is. I have zero idea who that is. The way y'all talk about him, it's like it's somebody we gotta have. Never heard of the guy in my life. Never heard of him, nor will I mention him on the midnight show. Ever. Babu wants y'all to know too. We won a championship with 2 6'2" guards. Then there's that part. We're gonna have a lot of variety on our roster, size variety. But you can also get away with 2 guards if you got 7-footers in your back line of the pack line. You got 7-foot rim protectors. You definitely can have 2 6'2" guards. But it might not be the strategy. We'll see. Michael Singleton, I appreciate it. I appreciate you graduating me from my health drink to my cocktail. Y'all enjoy the night. I will see you tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Middays with Marcus Maven on 93.9 The Ville. And tomorrow night, enjoy the playoffs too, people. Oh, BW3s. Draft night BW3s. I might not be here tomorrow night. I might be doing a night show for BW3s tomorrow night. I might do it from the patio. We'll see.